You know what inspires me? Fearlessness, drive. I hate lazy people. Barb, stay in school. Don't you ever be lazy. Don't you ever complain about hard work. Work hard, it pays off.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Denasia, but you can call me Nay, and that is no E. So today's video is going to be a what's in my bag / nursing school essentials video, and I'm going to be showing y'all everything that I have in my bag and that I bought for nursing school. So I just wrapped up my first semester of nursing school. I'm in an accelerated program, so I started this summer and I graduate next summer. It's an accelerated RN BSN program, and so I bought a lot of new things, and I'm gonna kind of tell you some of the things that I bought that I feel like are absolute essentials, and then I'm gonna show you the things that I think are nice to have. So this is my current nursing school bag. This is how y'all will be seeing me in my nursing school series, because I also do have a nursing school diary series where I vlog my entire nursing school experience from beginning to up so far. I drop a video every Thursday, and y'all can make sure to go catch up on the series because I'm super excited for the fall semester. It's going to be more of that traditional college vlog because people are there. In the summertime it's empty. It's nobody but nursing students there. But yeah, so obviously the first thing I got was a Stanley Cup. I got the 30 ounce. It's pink, and I'm waiting on my straw covers to come in the mail because that's literally dirty, especially in the hospital. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was never a team Stanley Cup girl. I always said I was not buying one. I'm like, it's so stupid to buy a $50 cup. But honestly, I feel like I deserve the Nurse Baddie starter kit. I deserve the Nurse Baddie starter kit because I've been working so hard and my first semester is coming to an end, so I bought it. And this is going to be kind of more me going through my school bag. I use the same bag for school and for clinicals. I just switched the stuff out. But then I'm going to show y'all first what I have in here for just school, and then I'll show y'all what I take out and what I add in for clinical. The next thing I have is this little charger case that I got from Shein. So it is a case, and then it has a cute little charger set. If y'all can't tell, I'm really into like the bows right now. Like, I'm into it really bad. If y'all see in my nursing videos, I wear a bow every single day. And I have so many. But I got this hairstyle yesterday, so I can't really wear bows like that how I want to. But the bows are in life. And then I have my beads case. So yeah, I have black beads. These are the black Beats Pros. I really like them, and I especially like the noise canceling feature. You don't have to get Beats, but I do advise you to get some type of noise canceling headphones. They don't have to be Beats. They have like different kinds and like cheaper ones on Amazon, but I really wanted Beats. I was gonna get the Apple headphones, but when I tried them on the stores, I feel like they were the exact same as the Beats Pros, but way more expensive and kind of ugly. So that's why I kind of went with my Beats. Hold on, let me turn this down. The next thing that I keep in here is this little Coach like little pouch. My keys are normally on here, but they're not on here yet because I've just bought this and I'm not using it yet until back to school. But I just keep, it has a little pouch to keep your cards from falling out. And what I would keep in here is just like cards, money, and then lip gloss. So now we can kind of get into my folder. So this is a clipboard. I don't use this clipboard, but this is actually a folder, and I got it from Amazon. So it has like multiple different things. I don't use any notebooks because I take notes on my iPad, which I will get to in a minute. I take notes on my iPad. So yeah, I don't need a notebook. I just have this for folders because you do get a lot of like papers and miscellaneous stuff while you're in nursing school, or just like at clinical or at lab. So it's nice to kind of keep them and keep it organized by class. The next thing I have is my planner. The planner that I had for this semester was way bigger than this one. It's about twice the size of this one, and I did use it and I took it everywhere, but it was just way too big. So I like how this one is much more condensed and it's much smaller and it takes up less space, because as y'all can see, I bought the bog bag. I bought the bog bag, and I got the medium one, the baby bog, because y'all, that freaking first I got the croc tote bag, and it's humongous. It looks too big. I don't like that big bag, so this is like the perfect size for me. But also, like, I need to be, you know, mindful of what I'm putting in here, just because I didn't get the huge one. So I need to make sure that what I'm putting in here is the best use of space. This is also something that I bought for back to school. I got it from Target, and it's basically like a little agenda sticky note that you can use every single day. However, I'm not going to be keeping this in my bag. It's just in here right now because the semester hasn't started, but I'm going to be keeping this at my desk or just somewhere in my room. I'm not going to be carrying this around with me every day, because this will be more for my studying and my study goals for the day, assignment goals, and it changes every day. So I'm going to keep it at home because I don't really study at school. I probably should, but I don't. Then I have two more things. So this is a bag that I got from Shein, and it's basically just a hygiene bag because you never know what you might need. So I just have basic hygiene stuff. I have deodorant. I have this mini pill case that I also got from Shein, and it just has ibuprofen and then also my Lexapro in it. What nursing school said, stupid. Some Listerine. I have a Tide pen, and then I also have like some wipes and a lint roller, because I'll get to my scrubs in a minute. But I will say I love the scrubs that I use down. I get Mandala scrubs. The only thing I will say about them is that they do kind of get like linty, not a lot, but like a little bit. So I just carry around a lint roller. It's nothing that is an issue because I keep buying them. I just actually purchased some more. And then the last thing that I have in here is just with the built-in bag that comes in the bog bag. I just have my pens and pencils in there, so they're just easy to grab when I'm in class or taking a quick note, and I don't have to like actually keep a pencil bag or like look for them really hard. So now we're gonna move on to the stuff that I just take to class with me for lab and clinical. So this is kind of the stuff that I take with me for like lectures, and now we're gonna move on to what I take with me for clinical, because I'd be tired after that 10 hours of unpaid labor, and I want to carry all this stuff. So I literally only take what I need. Okay, so I also take this with me to lecture, but I just didn't feel like going to get it. But I take my iPad with me to clinical and lecture just because, and I have the iPad. I have the iPad, and then I also have the Magic Keyboard. That's why I don't carry a laptop anywhere. I do have a laptop. It's really, really old. I did not buy it new for school, and I only use it for exams because on a lot of exams you just can't use the iPad. But that's literally the only time I use it. I don't use it for anything else because I love my iPad, and she's bestie. So yeah, I take my iPad with me to clinical as well, just because you may or may not have downtime, but if you do, you can do assignments. And then also because we do have clinical assignments, so I almost never take my things home with me, like my assignments from clinical home with me. I usually get them done before I leave for the day. If you make time, you can do it. So we have to do medication sheets for every medication that we give, and we also have to do care plans and like different like things. We have to do S-bar every day during our conference period, so we have to give a report on our patient, and it's just a lot of stuff that we have to do. And I like to do it on my iPad, so I'm not literally walking around like this with all these papers. To each their own. Some of my classmates use paper, I didn't. The next thing that I will recommend you get, I do not use this at all in clinical. I haven't used this one time in clinical, but for lab, I use this so much for lab when I'm like specifically for checkoffs. So I would recommend you get a mini notebook that's specifically one that fits in your scrub pocket. It can be any scrub pocket, but just a pocket on your scrubs, so that you can keep this with you for labs, specifically like for checkoffs. So what I would do is, obviously you watch the videos and you go over the stuff, but like I would put mini, like just a step-by-step for each checkoff into the thing. So like the first thing that's in here is our PPE checkoff. And as y'all can see, I literally just went step by step and put the steps for putting on PPE and then removing it. And I would look at this like really quick before checkoff and just like refresh my memory and make sure I'm not missing anything. So like I did this for every single checkoff that we had, and I really thought it was helpful. Like even for our head to toe, I did a page for each part of the head to toe. So like for safety information, then neuro, then you know, as you go down the body systems. And I found this to be really helpful. This I didn't even buy like from Amazon or anything. I literally went to my campus bookstore and I found a pink notebook. It's literally flashcards in here, but it serves the same purpose. And I got it, and I'm gonna keep it because there's still a lot of space left in here. And then mine came with dividers, so I literally just divided it after my last thing from this lab. And I'm gonna start with this semester's lab right here. I really like this. I think this is one of those essential things. But at the end, I'm gonna go through everything that I told y'all in the video, and I'm gonna tell y'all what things are absolutely non-negotiable. The next thing, I got a stethoscope case. So I got this pink stethoscope case from Amazon, and then I also ordered these pen lights. These pen lights, I lost one of my pen lights, but this is it right here. And then I have 2 pens in here, and I have these scissors that came in the package with my pen lights. And I also have these kid scissors, and I'm gonna get to that. So I actually use these. I don't use these big scissors because they're too big, and you're gonna learn once you like actually get into clinical and into lab, no matter how many pockets you have, you cannot have nearly enough pockets. And these are just much like smaller and more like, they just take up less space, and I like them. So I use these pink kid scissors that I got from Target, and I just bought these. And they're like literally so much better than these big chunky scissors. Like you can see the size difference. And also that because these are medical grade scissors, they're much sharper, and they're like more, they're easier to cut through your pants if you like move the wrong way. These are safety, like they're kid scissors, so they're not gonna cut through anything but what you're intentionally trying to cut through. And the only time I use these is sometimes those peel, like what are they called, the packages that the peels come in. I be fighting for my life trying to open some of them. Like some of them are so hard to open, so it's just easier to have scissors. Like it's just little things throughout the day that just makes your day more convenient. Like for example, opening peel cutters, the package, like it's impossible to do without scissors, and it's so annoying to have to leave the room and go get a, you know, scissors or something like that. So I use these. And then also in here obviously is my stethoscope. So I have the pink Littman stethoscope. I just want to say I went through everything in my power to not have to buy a Littman stethoscope because I did not want to spend $100-something on a stethoscope. I'm going to tell you now, go ahead and do it. Don't get the cardiac one that's like really, get the most basic Littman you can find. This one was like $120 maybe. It was really cheap, but it was worth every single penny. Like I'm not gonna lie, it was worth every penny I paid for it because I literally could not hear out of the other stethoscopes. I could not hear, so I had to buy this. But I really like it. It's a stethoscope. I mean, it's cute, it's a stethoscope. But it is tunable, so it has, you can switch the size for the bell and for the diaphragm. I really like the stethoscope. It's basic. Also, I just want to say something else that a lot of people, that I will say, I don't wear my stethoscope around my neck. I wear my stethoscope in my pocket. So I keep it in my pocket because obviously you do need to do assessments throughout the day, and you're going to need to listen to different things. But I don't keep it around my neck because, for one, a safety thing, especially I'm about to start my psych rotation. That's my first rotation of this new semester. You don't want anything around your neck for somebody to literally be able to grab you by or choke you by. Okay, I know it sounds bad, and it's not even necessarily like sometimes patients trying to be violent, but sometimes patients are confused. They're delirious. They don't know where they are. They don't know who you are. They don't know who they are, and that can come in the form of aggression. So you don't really want anything around your neck. I don't even recommend like the lanyards that go around your neck. I recommend a clippable badge, which I'm going to show you my badge in a minute, because you just don't want anything around your neck. And the other reason why is also because when you're leaning forward, that's obviously going to move forward your stethoscope, and you don't want it to get in anything or touch anything that it doesn't need to be touching. So I just find it easier to put it in my pocket, but if you want to wear it around your neck, by all means do. I just don't. Then there's two last things that I take with me to clinical. So the first thing is mask, and I have a mask case, and I wear pink mask. Isn't that so freaking adorable? So the reason why I take a mask case with me, I could use the masks that are there, but I just like the pink masks. I think they're cute. There's no reason. You don't need that. There's no reason for that other than I think they're cute. But I would recommend you try to wear a mask. It's kind of hard to wear one all day, but I at least try to wear one when I'm in a patient's room, especially because the COVID cases, at least in my area, are rising a lot. When I first started my clinicals at the beginning of the summer, I would see maybe 1 to 2 COVID patients on the unit when I was there. Now it's to the point where we're seeing like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 COVID patients on the unit when we're there, and the cases are rising. So just make sure that you're protecting yourself and you're always being mindful. I always say treat everyone like they have something that you don't want to get, okay? Even if they just are there for something that's not contagious in the slightest bit, you just want to always be precautious. Make sure that you're washing, you're doing your hand hygiene. You don't always have to wash your hands, but hand sanitizer. You're doing your hand hygiene anytime that you enter or leave a patient's room, because not only do you want to protect yourself, but you also want to protect your patients. I never want to be the reason why anybody is leaving the hospital with an infection that they did not come in here with. Hospital acquired infections are like common, but they won't be for me, okay? So just make sure that you're protecting yourself and you're protecting your patients. Make sure you're wearing gloves when you need to be wearing gloves, okay? My thing is, I always apply, like if I'm ever helping like do a procedure, even if I just plan on watching, I always put on gloves, just because there's been times where like something unexpected has happened and you either have the choice of just sitting there like, oh, I can't touch them because I don't have on gloves, or putting yourself at risk and still trying to help resolve the situation anyway. So even if I'm just observing, I always still put on gloves, like I'm ready to jump in, because better safe than sorry. I had a situation like that happen to me, and it literally took me so long to put on the gloves because I was so shocked at what happened. I'm not even gonna go into detail, but it took me so long to put on my gloves, and like I could have been helped if I would have just been prepared. So since that time, I always put on, if my nurse has on gloves, I always have on gloves. End of story. Okay guys, so that is the completed what's in my bag or nursing school essentials video. I'm gonna tell you guys everything that I think is essential that you absolutely do need to get. Oh, I forgot to show you this last thing. Hold on. But this is my first essential, the foldable clipboard. I saw a lot of debate about whether or not you will need this. I 100% use this every single day I went to lab or clinical. It's very helpful. I don't know why people are saying you don't need this, but you definitely need the foldable clipboard, especially for lab. I use this in lab all the time. As far as a stethoscope case, you don't need a stethoscope case. I think it's helpful for me personally because it keeps me from losing my pen light, my scissors, and all that stuff. So me personally, I like the stethoscope case, but people are right. It's definitely not an essential. You don't have to have it. Do I think it's helpful? 100%, and I'm gonna continue to use it. A planner, you don't have to buy a planner. You can use a calendar app like Outlook calendar, Google calendar, Excel, whatever it is, you just need some way to be organized with your assignments and with your time, because you're going to have a lot to do. Whatever way you choose to do that, it doesn't really matter as long as it gets done. Last thing I would say that is absolutely essential is a good pair of scrubs. I use Mandala scrubs, and I think that they're perfect. They are water resistant, or in this case liquid resistant, which is very helpful. They're really cute and I really like them. I'll input a picture of me wearing them because I don't feel like trying them on. But yeah, I love my Mandala scrubs. They run very true to size. If anyone wants a reference, I wear a medium in the V-neck oversized top and also in the joggers. I wear a medium in both, and I love both. I love my Mandala scrubs, and I actually just placed another order for this semester with different sizes, just because I'm gonna have more clinicals this semester and I don't want to have to keep washing every day or like every couple days. So yeah, that is gonna be the end of this video. If you guys have any questions, make sure that you leave them in the comments down below. And also, if you guys that are also nursing students have any suggestions for the people that are buying their stuff right now, make sure you guys also leave your suggestions in the comments down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. If there's anything else that you guys think is helpful that I didn't put in this video, definitely let me know, because I might buy it too. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on my social medias, as well as subscribing to see my nursing school diaries and come along for the journey. That's gonna be the end of this video. I love you guys. Bye.